Hello class, today I want to talk to you about the iconic battlefield cross, otherwise known as the battlefield cross or more commonly the fallen soldier cross. By definition, the battlefield cross is a symbolic replacement of a cross or a marker to an individual service member's religion for the fallen soldiers that have been killed. I remember the first time I saw the battle cross, I was probably about 7 or 8 years old, running around in the house, acting out the house clearing like the Marines did in the movie me and my dad had just watched. In my excitement, I entered a room that I'm not allowed to go into alone. I called this room the museum because it's wall to wall with military memorabilia. As I gazed around the room, a small upside down rifle and a helmet with a helmet on top caught my gaze. Behind it was a small picture of a young man in a uniform. Ribbons and medals were placed beside the framed photo. I ran to my father in excitement and asked him what I'd just seen, not considering the fact that I'm probably going to get in trouble for not being in there in the first place. Instead of yelling, he gave a sigh, placed a hand on my shoulder, and calmly said, "Son." He always called me son when the things were about to get serious, kind of worried me. He said, "Son, it's time I showed you something and told you a little story." He told me that the man in the picture was his little brother, and the rifle and the gear in front of him was a memorial to the fallen soldiers called the Battle Cross. He explained to me that the Battle Cross was and what it represented, and that my uncle was killed in Vietnam, December 7th, 1967, which happens to be my birthday. Sure enough, centered in the base of the cross was a small picture plaque of the PFC Robert Ray Taylor, USMC, and the dates 9/15/1948 to December 7th, 1967, below it were the words "Gone but not forgotten." This revelation had an emotional effect on me because I just found out that I had an uncle that I'd never met died this very same day that I was born. Time went on, and I was allowed to go in the museum and visit my uncle anytime I wanted. I cannot say that the battle cross is a favorite. Matter of fact, it hurts like hell to look at. But I can't say that it holds the deepest feelings and meaning of the earliest childhood memories. One could say that it's the very reason what inspired me to join the Marine Corps in the first place. I stepped off the bus at MCRD September 15th, 1985, 37 years after my uncle was born. I spent 10 years in the Marines and seen my share of battle crosses. Many of them were my fallen soldiers or my brothers. I'd seen the emotional reaction the same as it was been the day I saw my uncle. I'm a firm believer in a theory that if a person dies somewhere in the world, somewhere a baby takes their place. On December 7th, 1967, a Marine died in Vietnam. On that very day, across the world, in the United States, on December 7th, a Marine was born. Thank you very much for listening.